some trouble news from afar. Someone you know in a workplace is going through some difficulties, health conditions, and their own circumstances are getting difficult. While traveling, there can be some inconveniences with people that you meet, like custom officers or immigration, or even this could be a time whereby you might undergo some kind of stormy weather and turbulence, and these are expected.
You're in a good cycle for your career, ambition, work matters, as this is a very productive time. This is a good period for future development. So if you're looking to search into new future improvements and progress, this is a time when the pathway can be found, either through the connection of people in the work area or through good customer relationships. This is also a time whereby people will start to notice your talent and effort and give you praise or good recognition or even opportunities or purposes. Your luck will be in community. You seem to be very psychic at this time. You feel that you can pick up on flashes of interest which even amaze you and your friends around you. And you could benefit from an unexpected encounter or friend that could be very gainful. So your luck work in unexpected way, in least expected people or places, but they are good luck. Situation is tough at this time. You find that what works before does not work now. You might find faults keep coming up, and some old situation just need to be replaced. Some old policy just need to be discarded and bring up to speed with new innovations. It's going to cost you a lot. It's going to give you a lot of headaches, tension, and worries. But this is the time you see the inner truth of situation, of what can and can't be done. If possible, take a lot of retreat, as you need a lot of rest time before your health break down and even you break down. So this is good for going away for a while and keep into your private zone where you're most comfortable, or comfort zone. Personally, this is going to be a tough time for you. You're more likely to feel very out of sorts, unsure, easily provoked, and explosive. So you got to be extra careful with your own self and your doings. You have to control yourself before you can control the activities outside and the people around you. So he calls for patient tolerance and try to keep away from explosive behaviors, either that of yours or that of others. You don't want to be with such a crowd. Financially, this is a upsetting period. More money out than in, and you find that others making a lot of promises but are not keeping them for reasons of their own. It would be a tough time to try to keep a balance to the books and financial situation. And since your luck is not good, try to avoid investment or money dealing with others, as it could be to their advantage and not to yours. You got to use your head instead of your heart. Words of indifferences seem to come into conflict between you and others. Some people's expression and tone could send you annoyed and even hypertension. When signing agreements or documents, you ought to be a little bit more cautious and read the fine print. It doesn't matter if you have to go through it several times. Meetings and interviews are likely to be set back. Breakdown in vehicle and equipment are also expected. On the home front, there will be some good news appearing, either due to some auspicious occasion of someone close to you, or there could be a kind of more visitors that enjoy bringing their ideas home to you. You could be invited to other people's home, and this is a good time for any dealing with property, buying, selling, renting, renovating. So anything that has to do with close ones and property affairs, this is your good cycle. A lovely time for your love, social life, children activities. Mentally, you're very creative and inspiring, and people love your company. So you could build some attachment, attraction, love and affairs of the heart. This is also a good period for parties, outings, and having fun. This is not a good period, as there will be a lot of issues that need solution. And they can be found, they can be made, and they can be achieved. But it will need patience, tolerance, and goodwill. If you have a health problem, or someone around you has a health problem, a good doctor can be found. This is a time when you have to roll up your sleeve and start to tackle important issues and things that has been dwindling and been giving difficult situation. So you can handle all these matters, and even with people who have not stepped up to their responsibility, but it needs to be dealt in a diplomatical way, and you can get them to galvanize and take up their sense of responsibility. You will do well in partnership matters, so within you and another, things will get along mighty good. This is also a good time for teaming up with others. You'll find that you're getting more outside support coming in. Some happy news concerning a close one. And if you want to go into a mutual interest, it could be a win-win situation. A great time for changes, reshuffle. If there is new areas that you want to tap into, this is it. Talk to your bankers, your financiers, your backers. Use this period for private meetings and development, as they are very much to your benefit and interest. This is a wonderful time for building up your securities and assets.